Mandy, Sleep to Nana, and this is my week 37 update. And it is also my 9-month surgiversary, I think is how people say that. 9 months has went by really quick. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but here we are. I had surgery on June the 23rd with Dr. Rossi at CMAC in Charleston, West Virginia. I'm 44 years old, 5 foot 4 inches. My high weight was 259.6. Day of surgery, I weighed in at 247.6. On my week 35 update, I weighed in at 177.4. If you caught my last video, you know that I did not weigh in on week 36 because I needed a mental break from the scale before I broke that thing, okay? Or threw it in the creek or something, which either way would have been broken. But anyway, today I weighed in at 175. So I am down 2.4 pounds since my last weigh-in. I'm down 84.6 since my high weight and 72.6 since surgery. What have I done different? Well, taking the break from the scale, I think, gave me the mental refresher that I need and helped me to kind of refocus on other areas. And I think that there is something to the mind and body connection, and that sometimes when putting, too much emphasis on something, like the scale, I do think that, it can be a stressor for our body, and our body will respond to that sometimes in a negative way. Do I think that's what was happening? I mean, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But staying off the scale for a bit definitely didn't hurt my feelings. So there's that. I did stop eating before I actually felt full. Whether it was, the same amount that I typically eat or not, I stopped when I felt like I had ate enough food that would, give me enough energy, not like make me have to walk around because I'd be like, oh, I took too many bites type thing. I just quit. Like maybe, usually it was like 4 or 5 bites and I would just stop. And depending on the food that I was having, it might not have been 4 or 5 bites, and I would wait at least 15 minutes, drink some water, and I was fine. So maybe I have been eating more food and not even realizing it. Maybe it's time to pull that old kitchen scale back out and focus more on that for a bit and use that one daily instead of the bathroom scale. So maybe just hop on the bathroom scale once a week for now, because I will go back to weighing daily. I know I will. So there's no sense on getting on here acting like, I won't, because I totally will. But maybe just for a little while, refrain from doing it daily and pull the kitchen scale out daily and put more focus on that right now and see, how that plays out. Because, I mean, it's a good possibility that since I've gotten out of the habit of weighing my food, that maybe I wasn't eyeballing it as well as I thought. Maybe. And then again, maybe this was just my body taking a break from losing weight. Because, I mean, your body can only, our bodies are like magnificent things, sure. And they are capable of so much more than what most people think they are. And a lot of times it's the mental aspect that, we let interfere with what we can do physically. But I mean, I don't know who's to say that it's that or not, but we'll see. But losing a little over 80 pounds, I forgot what I said now, almost 85 pounds in 9 months. That's a lot, you know, in a short amount of time for our bodies, and a lot of changes take place, just lifestyle changes in a short amount of time. And sometimes our body will respond by saying, okay, girl, let me just take a break. Give me a minute. Just like sometimes I'm like, you know, give me a minute. Let me gather my thoughts. Let me go somewhere and take some deep breaths. Come back to this, revisit this. Our bodies do that too. So maybe that's what's been going on. I don't know. But hopefully the scale has moved. Since the scale has moved down some, maybe next week we'll move down some more. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm still, even at 175 even, I'm still within that range where my body has been fluctuating for, I'm thinking like 2 months now. It's been between 175 and 180. I think one day it got up to like 181. So we'll see. Other than that, just trying to make sure I focus and make fluids a priority and protein. So yeah, not much more to update. I haven't necessarily like stopped eating carbs or changed anything like that. Still eating the normal things that I eat. I'm not keto, on keto. I just, for me, realistically, that's not something that I can see myself sticking to for life. So it's not the road that I chose to take. And I know it sounds like yo-yo dieting or whatever you want to call it, with me saying, but you know, I will do that, you know, temporarily if need be to break a stall or whatever. I don't consider it that. I consider it, you know, from the way that I approach it, is me just switching things up, because your body becomes adapted to things that it's used to and won't respond the same. So sometimes we need to just switch it up temporarily to push through a stall, or you know, even give ourselves some more energy for the day. Maybe your ice maker, it hasn't been working, and all of a sudden it wants to break free when I'm on here doing this. But yay, I have ice now. But it's kind of like with me the same thing as like, okay, well, I'm going to be doing more things now. It's going to be requiring a little more energy for the day, so let me throw a protein bar in my purse, or you know, take a pack of nuts with me or something. Whereas on a normal day, I might be just like, let me just take a bottle of water and I'll be fine. So it's that kind of that same thing, is the way that I look at it. Just like supplying your body with something different as needed, pretty much. So, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, keeping it short because there's not a whole lot to report. So yeah, if you are not subscribed already, I would appreciate it if you go ahead and do that and click that bell that you see there. That will let you know when I post another update. And if you are already subscribed and following me along this journey, I really appreciate that too. And give this video a thumbs up. It helps out my channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody's doing well. Bye guys.